Hey guys, Varun Marathe here, and in this video I'm going to answer the question, should you buy Samsung Galaxy Note 9 in 2019? So as you all know, Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is the latest flagship from Samsung, which was launched in August 2018, and it is definitely a very worthy phone even after 6 months of its launch. And today I'm going to tell you exactly why you should actually go for this device. So let's begin. Talking about the build quality of the device, the phone has a aluminum rim which is sandwiched between Gorilla Glass 5 on the front and the back, and as you can see, the phone has aged really well. There not even a single dent or scratch on the color frame which is there and on the metal rim, which is a really good sign. And I think the metal coating and color coating on this device is definitely really good as compared to before. Even the buttons have a good clicky feeling even now. And also on the front, as you can see, there are not any serious scratches on the front screen. I'm not using any screen guard, so definitely, as you can see, the phone has aged really well. And overall the phone feels really good in hand. It weighs around 195 grams, so it is on heavier side, but definitely the phone feels very premium. As you can see, the glass is also very reflective, but it definitely catches some fingerprints on it, so you have to wipe the phone continuously. But it does look good and it does feel good in hand, and you would say that yes, you are holding a premium phone in hand even after using it for around 6 months. Definitely this does still look premium and it feels new. So in build quality, this is a very sturdy phone. On the front, we have a 6.4-inch Super AMOLED Quad HD display, which is amazing as we expect from Samsung. And the entertainment experience on this device is fabulous as it is coupled with stereo speakers, and the sound does come from the top earpiece as well as from the bottom, and it is supported by Dolby Atmos. So on entertainment side, the phone is brilliant. You will have absolutely no problem to see whatever is there on the screen in bright sunlight, because the brightness reaches around 1000 nits, which is the highest in any device so far. Then definitely, as you can see, the picture quality, the saturation, inky blacks, they look fantastic on this device. It is HDR supported, so all the Netflix and Amazon application will run amazingly on this device, and definitely you will have no problem to see anything on this device, be it movies or even if you are playing any games. It will look fantastic on this beautiful display. When we talk about getting in the phone and the security of the device, Samsung has gone all in this time. We have so many options to get in the device, which begins with intelligent scan, where it uses your face and iris unlock to actually get in the device. We have face recognition, we have iris scanning and fingerprint scanner as well, with fingerprint scanner location being much better than before. So very quickly I'll show you how easy it is to add a new fingerprint. When you click on adding a new fingerprint, you will just have to swipe it once or even just 2 times to actually register your finger. So as you can see, the location is much better than it was before on Samsung Galaxy Note 8. So with one swipe, majorly with one swipe, you actually get your fingerprint registered. So here we go, with one swipe, as you can see, 100% it has registered the fingerprint. So this fingerprint scanner is really fast, and I've been using this phone majorly on fingerprint scanner only because it is the very quickest way to actually unlock the device. And it is definitely very fast as compared to iris scanning or even facial unlock. Granted, in proper daylight, if you are holding your device at a very good height, the facial unlocks works really well, but I would say that the fingerprint scanner works 100% of the times. So as you can see, as soon as you keep your finger, the phone just gets unlocked very easily. So definitely fingerprint scanner is still the best option. So on the back, the phone has a dual camera setup with LED flash, as you can see. So the primary lens of this device is of 12 megapixel of f1.5 to f2.4 dual aperture lens of 26 millimeters, and the secondary lens is of 12 megapixel f 2.4 of 52 millimeter telephoto lens for the 2x optical zoom. So we have a very capable cameras, and the phone is capable of recording in 4K at 60 frames per second So definitely the phone has a very capable hardware, and if you check out the photos that are coming out of the device in bright daylight, the photos come exceptionally well. This is definitely still one of the top 3 best cameras which are available. The details that come out from the images are amazing. The color reproduction from each and every photo is great. We have amazingly saturated images which are not as saturated as it used to be before, but definitely they are really good, and the details it captures, the sharpness that is there in each and every photos is fantastic. So any object which is there in focus, especially in bright daylight, you are going to have a very clear image without any problem. If you want to see more images which are taken from Samsung Galaxy Note 9, do visit me on my Instagram page at Bachelor of Photography. All the images that have been taken are from Samsung Galaxy Note 9 or Note 8 if you go to see the previous image. The phone is also capable of taking videos at 60 frames per second in 4K resolution. They come out great. Optical image stabilization along with electronic image stabilization does a very good job of actually stabilizing the video, and as you can see, the reproduction of the video is fantastic. We get a very clear crisp video at 60 frames per second, and there is no frame drops. It is very smooth, and definitely the picture quality, the sharpness of the video is really amazing. And if you are a video recorder and you want to record many things around you, definitely this device is going to be a good companion for you. Even in 2019, I think it has one of the one of the best videography experience that you can get on the device. Talking of the video, the phone is also capable of taking slow motion videos at 960 frames per second, which also look great, but the only prerequisite for it is that there should be good amount of sunlight. The final video is only taken in 720p, so the quality of it is not going to be that great, but definitely the slow motion looks good whenever it is taken properly. As you can see from the video which I've taken, which I'm showing you right now, the video does come out really great if it is taken in proper sunlight. So definitely this is one extra feature that you get, a slow motion from this camera, and it is mind-boggling that such a small sensor is able to give you such amazing slow motion experiences. On the front, we have 8 megapixel f1.7 25mm selfie camera, which is definitely capable of taking amazing photos. As you can see from the sample photos which are there, nothing great, not much has changed from the previous devices. The angle field of view has shortened a little bit, but definitely the images that are coming out of it is great. We also have a live focus mode on the selfie mode as well, but it is not as good as we get from the rear camera. So all in all, the front camera is also good, and it is also able to take nice images, and you'll definitely have no issues even if you want to take some videos out of it, as it is capable of taking videos in 2K at 30 frames per second. So if you are a regular vlogger and if you need to use the front camera of this device, definitely this is very capable for taking all these videos, and it will serve you at the best. The phone is powered by 2.8 GHz Exynos 9810 processor, which is based on a 10 nanometer processing, and it is having two variants, one with 6 GB of RAM and 128 GB of internal storage, and second is of 8 GB of RAM and 512 GB of internal storage, both of which are expandable through a micro SD card. Now the phone actually is running currently in 2019, it is running on Android Pie, which is based on One UI of Samsung. As you can see, it was as of now it is being updated across the world. So the phone software experience has definitely improved. It has gotten much better. Even before this, the phone has not even lagged even a little bit after 5 months of using it, and now since it is on Android Pie, the phone has got a new perspective. The icons have changed, but overall it is much smoother than before. Apps open and close very quickly. We have new gesture navigations now on the device, since as you can see on the bottom there are no soft keys now. So definitely the phone's overall experience have used, and it has become more immersive because of lack of home screen buttons and gesture navigations. All in all, the new Android 9 has improved the overall experience of the device, and definitely I would say that the phone has gotten better. It has aged better with this Android 9 experience along with One UI, and I think it will be rolling out to all the Note 9 devices in a month or so. So definitely all the people who are watching right now will get it. It is much quicker than what used to happen before. The phones used to get updated around in March or April previously, but Samsung has kept its promises of actually updating the device in January. And I'm using the One UI since the beta rolled out in December, so there was no problem in One UI at all. And even now the phone is running really good, and overall, all in all, I'm enjoying the One UI experience which I am having on this device, which is really a great experience. Talking about the battery life of the device, the phone is having a 4000 milliamp hour battery, which is massive, but to power the 6.4-inch display, this is really needed, and I would say it is adequate. I get around 5.5 hours of screen on time on 2K resolution, so definitely the battery has held up really well. Even in 2019, after 6 months, I'm getting similar battery life as I used to get before. So One UI, I would say, has not reduced the battery life, at least it is still good. The standby time has improved on the One UI, maybe because of the battery management which comes up with Android Pie. So definitely I'm getting a very good battery life, and this is a true one-day phone as it was marketed by Samsung. You can even squeeze in around 1.5 day of battery life of this device. And the one thing that separates the Notes from all the other devices that are available is the S Pen. And this time around, the S Pen has been given a battery and a Bluetooth connection, because of which we can use it as a remote control for the device. That button acts as a remote control, and when the phone is connected with the S Pen using that Bluetooth connection, you can use it for various functions. If for the time being, if I have to tell you what functions they are, you can use it to actually play and pause the music. The most interesting function that you can use it for is to actually take images from it. When you are having S Pen in your hand and your phone is actually away from you, you can take photographs from the pen itself, and it is definitely a good handy device if you want to take images yourself without actually asking anyone else to take the photos from it. You can change the options whenever you want. So it also play and pauses music. We can actually switch songs. We can play pause videos. We can also use it for presentations. So there are multiple options which are coming in. Samsung has also opened the SDK for the developers, third-party developers, so that S Pen can be used for more purposes. But I think that it is definitely a very handy tool with all the features which used to be there in previous phones as well. So S Pen, I haven't used it a lot. I would say it happens with all the Notes. No matter how good the feature is, you don't use it, but it does come in handy whenever you want to use it, and I think it is a good feature to have. And the S Pen also charges in just around 30 seconds because it is capacitive charging. It does not have a lithium ion battery, so it just charges when you put the S Pen back into the device. So it is a very, very good feature to have, and I would say for the professionals who would use it for things such as presentations and even photography and videography, I would say that it is a very good feature to have rather than not having it at all. So it does set the phone apart from all the devices which are available, and S Pen is certainly one of the best features that is available even in the 2019, because no other device comes up with such a handy stylus. So definitely I would say that the S Pen is one of the greatest features of Samsung Galaxy Note 9 even in 2019. So the final verdict, that should you buy Samsung Galaxy Note 9 in 2019, I would say definitely go for it. If you want a device with big, bright, beautiful display, no notch, a powerful processor, a huge battery which will last you a day or a day and a half, I think you should have to look no further than Samsung Galaxy Note 9, especially when S10 is going to release. The prices of this phone is going to drop. Right now it is still around 67,900 with a cashback of around 6,000, so you will definitely get it for 60,000 rupees. And this is a very worthy phone even in 2019. And I would say that if you do not want to buy S10, which is going to be costlier, Note 9 is going to be a very good option even in 2019. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, follow me on my Instagram @Bachelor of Photography, follow my Facebook page Varun Marathe Tech Reviews. The link for everything will be there in the description below. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment, and I will try to reply on each and every comment or query you have. Thanks for watching the video, guys. I'll see you in my next video. Peace.